Hi, I'm Suneet Mittal, and welcome to another episode of Heart Rhythm TV. Today, I'm really delighted to be joined by Taya Glotzer from Hackensack University Medical Center. Welcome, Taya.
Thank you so much for having me. Very excited to share thoughts on HRS 2023 with you.
Yeah, so we're going to be soon approaching HRS 2023. Of course, for most members, it's one of the highlights of the year. And you've been a real integral member of the program committee. So maybe you could talk a little bit about just what your experience on this committee has been.
Sure. So it was really a privilege to be able to create sessions. And I can share with you some of the sessions that I created and some others that I'm excited about. The ones I created were pill in the pocket oral anticoagulation for intermittent atrial fibrillation and screening for atrial fibrillation. I mean, I know it's a big interest of yours, it's a big interest of mine, and I'm very interested to learn more about AFib burden. How much do you need to have to be anticoagulated? How do we make an accurate diagnosis of AFib? And what AFib burden means we're going to have a stroke.
Well, Taya, I hope that you and the committee members have picked very large rooms for these, because these are, of course, are so interesting and of so much interest to people. You know, we're all really struggling. We're trying to understand where screening falls into place. Of course, with wearable technologies on the horizon, there's so much data coming in. And of course, you've been, out there helping us learn about, burden and stroke risk. And yet, in 2023, some of the granularity of that still remains undefined. And it's one of the biggest questions that we have. What were some of the challenges in putting the program together this year? And, what were some of the areas you're really excited about how it turned out in the end?
Sure. Well, another area that we're going to have some sessions on is post-COVID syndrome, or PASC, the post-acute sequelae of COVID. And I was actually able to get one of my junior colleagues who's done some work on that in the program. So I think one of the challenges of being on the committee is to get new people to speak.
Yeah, no, I think that's terrific. I think it's great that you and the committee members are really giving conscious thought to, to identifying, talented people who have a lot to contribute, to these exciting topics. Now, you, of course, have been going to HRS for many, many years. I'm sure you're passionate about, the meeting. What would be your advice to those who, may have never attended a meeting or may be on the fence about, whether it's worth going to this year or not?
Sure. Well, I would say the best part about a meeting like HRS is being in the room with people from all over the world who are interested in the same thing you're interested in. So if you choose to go to a session on post-Watchman leaks, you will be in the room with all the other people in this country and maybe all over the world who have the same interest as you, and you can ask questions and share your thoughts. So I think to be in person and to go into a room with people who have the same questions and interests you do is a privilege. And in some ways, I wish we could do it more often.
Well, Taya, thank you for spending a few minutes, with us. I'm sure, this has really been the culmination of hours and hours of work over the course of the year. And I know I probably speak for many that we're looking forward to seeing what the program committee has put together this year for what almost, undoubtedly will be another great annual scientific meetings of the Heart Rhythm Society in New Orleans. So look forward to seeing you there.
I look forward to seeing you there too and listening to your participation on the sessions we asked you to participate in.
Fantastic.